Okay, we're here for day 32.
You said okay.
It's bad enough when I say it. It's even worse when you point it out.
Yeah.
You're hurting my feelings, Evan.
I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. Oh, so you can say it, but not
right.
Alex can't say it. Anyway, alright, so this guy's trials and tribulations got him to Fortitude 4 on his own.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I used some points to bump him to 5, which hopefully allows him to beat Fetus.
Just deal with the baby.
Yeah, with some regularity. But yeah, I can definitely see that Fetus is going to be difficult going forward. So I just...
Well, no, I mean, he wasn't that bad. I mean, we have the Fortitude.
How can he be Fortitude 5 and still be getting his ass kicked on this?
Yeah, what the hell? It's supposed to be a high.
It's supposed to be. Is there, like, something I'm missing?
Oh, wait. No, that's when he's crying.
Yeah.
Wait, employee part... What is the roulette? Selected the roulette for redacted work. Again, nice redacted. The hay quietly walked into...
Well, that's how you stop it from crying. You let...
Oh, yeah,
You sacrifice somebody at random. But yeah, there's...
I mean, it doesn't kill him necessarily, though, right?
No, it does. It does. I mean, censored. Censored has the exact same mechanic.
Oh.
So I'm assuming it kills him.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that was just a bad draw. What does he need? He needs... Wow, you need 14 to get a good result on him.
Huh.
So, Fetus might be one that we just leave alone.
It's
until
weird that he's
like
only
melting
ahead,
down.
and we're having trouble with a maxed out stat.
Yeah. I mean, he might just be somebody that I leave alone.
Oh, you got it. But yeah, it was hard.
Well, the other thing is, I'm assuming one of these departments gives you a bonus to Fortitude. So I might just do what I've been doing with McKenna and Michaela, and just like put somebody on the team that gives you a Fortitude bonus, so they can have like that extra edge they need, and then just have them go down and be the designated baby handler or something.
Right.
But yeah, I'm just gonna leave him alone for the moment, because no point in in rocking the boat unnecessarily.
Huh.
So let's see.
Okay,
Let's
so
get everyone
this
else to
is... I'm looking at this thing here. And you know the game Shantae? Like, you know
Yes.
Shantae?
Yeah, I know Shantae.
Half Genie Hero was the new one. So they added...
I mean, it's not new anymore, right? It's
it's the newer,
most recent one.
It's the newer one, yeah.
Yeah.
There was one more DLC update, presumably to be the last one, which introduces Jammies mode.
Jammies mode?
Yes. It's basically a DLC costume which puts Shantae in pajamas.
Oh.
And instead of doing her hair whip, she whacks stuff with a pillow.
Okay. I can totally see how that lends itself to, really changing up the gameplay in exciting and interesting ways. And I'm not being sarcastic at all.
I am about to watch this trailer, though, because this DLC also apparently gives a new transformation to Shantae, which allows her to turn into the tank from Blaster Master Zero.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know anything about Shantae, but I'm going to pretend I do.
I mean, she turns into stuff.
Does she? I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, she turns into like a monkey or like a... She can shapeshift. Because she's half genie, so she...
And what? And Genie shapeshifts?
Well, I mean, I was thinking, Blue Genie from Aladdin, he was always turning into random stuff.
But I'm just saying, like, that's not, like, like a traditional, quality of genies. That's the Disney thing.
Yeah, I guess. But
Specifically, that's a Robin Williams thing.
Yeah, they ran with the Robin Williams genie.
Robin Williams does voices, and so they made his character a shape changer to accommodate that.
Well,
It's dumb.
oh wait, I'm about to see the new trans. Oh god. Yes. Yes. Wait, look if you can look.
Give me 1 sec. All right, let me see this.
She is the blaster master.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Although I mean, I assumed it was going to be a sexy tank, and it's not a sexy tank at all.
I mean, that's hard to make tanks. This isn't Girls und Panzer.
She could be wearing like a tank top.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Because tank.
Because tank, yeah. So yeah, you can get pajamas and a tank. I really don't know. They could have done so much more with a final DLC than pajamas and tank.
I mean, are they doing more Shantae games?
I don't know. I don't think another one's been announced. I think this is it for the foreseeable future.
How recently did that last game even come out? Like, Shantae's always been kind of like on and off my radar. Like, I've always kind of wanted to play it, but I don't hear good enough things about it that really entice me.
Wait, let me look it up real quick. Cause let's see, Half Genie Hero. It released 2016, September 30th, apparently.
So that's that game's been out for a bit then.
Yeah, and they just like.
And they're still doing DLC for it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, some devs like keep the support going, like freaking.
Some devs like money.
Yeah, what's the game I'm thinking of where they keep updating it? Hollow Knight.
I was gonna say golf, but but Hollow Knight's DLC is free.
Yeah, and it's also huge and amazing.
Yeah, like they're just adding like giant new chunks onto the game for free, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, if they put it, even though I've been putting off playing Hollow Knight, like even if they put out a paid DLC, like I would just buy it on principle.
Right.
Because I want to find more ways to give these guys money.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like the Gods and Glory that's coming out that's apparently going to be the last free DLC that they do. But
that's the other reason.
I'm not surprised if they start making paid packages after.
I mean, that's the other reason I haven't played Hollow Knight to completion yet. I'm waiting till they get all the DLC out, and then I can play it.
That's a good idea because a lot of the DLC updates are a lot of the new content comes all of the new content comes from revisiting old areas. You know, after the update. I mean, they do include new zones with the updates, but they also stick a lot of things in places you've already been.
I mean, that's basically how Dark Souls does it.
Yeah, so
they put like a portal to the new area, like in some place you've likely already beaten. If you're at endgame, I was gonna say if you're at endgame, but if you're at endgame, you've beaten everything.
Yeah. So
that would have been a very stupid statement to make.
But anyway, yeah, I don't know what I was saying. Oh yeah, tank pajamas. Hollow Knight's great. Play it.
Yes. It's better than Iconoclast.
Well, I don't know. I have yet. Once I beat Iconoclast,
I just wanted to tick you off. I was hoping you get mad, and those are fighting words, Alex.
I'm sorry.
It's better than Metroid.
Oh shit!
We're gonna play a Metroid someday on this channel.
Yeah.
I don't know what and I don't know when, but we will.
No, we're gonna play Other M.
Are we?
Yeah, so that I can fly in the face of the internet and say reasons why it's good.
But Evan, everybody knows that Other M is terrible.
Yeah, well, everybody knows that because they just listened to
some guy on the internet told me that it was bad, and why would they not be right?
I showed Ben. You remember Ben?
our former DM.
Yeah, our former DM Ben. Ben is a huge Metroid fan, and
I wouldn't have thought so, but I mean, he did make us fight a Metroid in Dark Heresy.
yeah, I was gonna ask if you were there when he made
I was.
the Metroids part of the.
This instance they weren't really part of the storyline. Like we just came across.
It was a side quest.
Yeah, we just came across a Metroid out in the wild, and we couldn't figure out how to beat it. And
Yeah.
then you figured out what it was before everyone else did, and you figured out to freeze it with shit.
Yeah, but so Ben's a huge Metroid fan, and so I showed him this video made by this dude who intelligently took a position for why Other M was a good game and why everyone who felt that the game was betraying Samus's character. Somebody's doing this shit. Oh, it's a no-name.
Normally she warns me with more time, but
Yeah.
it's all right. It's a no name because I have nobody with.
Oh, nobody can fall under the.
Yeah, none of my guys have low temperance.
Anyway, yeah. So this guy's position.
This guy went crazy from something. I don't know what.
This dude's position was basically that everyone who says that Other M was betraying Samus's character is just projecting, because Samus didn't have a character, and whatever character she had was a consensus of fan headcanon.
See, that's what I've always said, but people, I think even you have said this at least once, like, no, when you play the game, you can clearly infer, specific things.
No, yeah, that wasn't
from
me.
The gameplay.
That was everyone else. Because
I think George was the one who told me that.
Yeah. Oh, it was George. Yeah. George was right there.
Because he was ranting to me.
Yeah,
he was ranting to me about Other M, and I mean, I was only responding like as somebody who knew nothing about Metroid. Like he was talking about how he was in raids and she got freaked out by Ridley. And I was like, well, like Ridley killed her parents, right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
fucking PTSD.
Yeah,
is a real thing.
And that's what I said.
Real badass soldiers in real life have.
That's what I said. Like, it sounds to me like she has PTSD. He was like, no, you can infer from. And I was like, oh,
like when you go to war, you come back with PTSD.
Look, Ho's got the full cosplay.
That's amazing. I love
bundle. That's fantastic. Hose is one of my new favorites now.
But no, yeah, that was definitely George. And anyway, I showed Ben this video because he's a huge Metroid fan, and he's one of the few people that I could have a discussion with, and it not, he's an intelligent guy, so he'll just be civil and talk to me about it and not just blow up in my face.
Civil?
Yeah. And so I showed him this video, and he goes, well, I saw that, and yeah, I guess that guy is technically correct, and that,
that's the best kind of correct.
And that the Samus that the character of Samus that I like is one that I sort of just put upon her.
Mm-hmm.
However, I also think that if everybody, if a consensus of people, if a consensus of your fan base headcanon projects the same thing, that Nintendo should kind of just go with that, and that becomes the reality now.
Disagree.
Me too.
And here's why. That's why we have Advent Children Cloud.
Yes, exactly. That's yeah.
Because Advent Children Cloud is nothing like Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, but everybody just kind of got it into their heads that this is what Cloud was like, and the director went, "Yeah, okay, why not?" And that was sort of retroactively made to be his behavior, his temperament, his personality, ever since, and it fucking sucks.
And so I told Ben, no, they shouldn't just go with the headcanon consensus, because that limits what they can do with the character, and it makes her be able to be less interesting
Yeah.
if they're constrained by, she's my badass bounty hunter, and
you can't have a character grow if they're infallible.
And that's the thing, and that's what I said to him, but he was, and it wasn't coming from a weird place, but that was, I don't know, he was just so into that idea of Samus as being the space bat Iron Man, that he was just so into the idea of Samus being space Batman that he said, well, I can't, I don't like it.
I mean, I get it. Like, Samus was a waifu before waifus were a thing.
Yeah.
She predates the whole practice, but she has the same kind of, because of that, people grew up with their preconceived notion of this is what I think Samus is like.
Yeah.
And there's been nothing to challenge that because Nintendo hasn't really given Samus any kind of personality.
Yeah.
Officially.
And it's the same reason that they don't give Link a voice, because that way they're free to make any Zelda game be however the hell they want.
Exactly.
And you can't go...
That's not how Link would act.
Exactly. Yeah, and that allows them to be creative.
People still do that.
Yeah, it allows them to be creative, and you get good Zelda games because of it. And Other M was good. But fucking... Okay, George. George did this dumbass thing. And I still...
So we're just ensuring now that he's never going to want to watch our channel.
Oh, he doesn't watch it.
I just want to be clear that's what we're doing.
Yeah, he doesn't watch it anyway because you were apparently mean to Matt that one time.
Was I?
Isn't that what you said? He said he was like, yeah, you were mean to Matt. I didn't like it.
I don't remember that, but okay.
Matt, if you ever watch this, you can still.
I mean, we
come back to us.
Yeah, we love you, Matt.
Come back to us, babe. we want you back. But no, so George is playing the game. Okay, I'm gonna go into it a little bit, just a little. But we're gonna save the rest of this for when I explain the game. But see, take a game. Okay.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Like with powers. Let's see.
Mario. Kid Chameleon.
Okay. There you go. No, I'm thinking more.
I said Kid Chameleon.
You know what? Let's do Milon's Secret Castle because we always do Milon's Secret Castle, right?
Okay.
In Milon's Secret Castle,
okay,
you're going to inexplicably, when you're just going through the level, and you get to the part where you need to jump high. You're just going to inexplicably find the jump boots in the level where you gotta jump.
Okay.
And that's how I do it. You find in Milon's Secret Castle again, when you're gonna go in the well, and the well's on fire, by the way. I don't know how. Don't ask me how, but the well is on fire. Maybe it's an oil well. The well is on fire, and you go in the well, but you find the fire gear, the fire cape or something, right before you're about to go in the fight.
Okay.
And that's how games work. You
that's
power up, you go to the level.
That's pretty basic. It's not imaginative, but that's like basic, like solid game design.
Exactly. And so what Other M did was, instead of going, you found the fire cape right before the fire level. Gee whiz. Holy coincidences, Batman. Instead of that, you go into the fire level, and then Samus starts taking damage, and then Adam, who's your CO on the mission, goes, "Oh, Samus, you're taking fire damage. Activate your your barrier suit to do the heat resist."
Right.
And she goes, "Okay," and boop, and you get it. And that's how they handle power-ups. You get to a place where you need something, and then your CO, who's overseeing the mission, goes, "All right, go ahead and explore there. I'm authorizing the high jump function."
Right.
Or whatever. But if he doesn't want you to go there, if the game doesn't want you to go there...
he doesn't give you authorization until...
you hit a wall,
Yeah.
and it's like, okay, you can't go anywhere. And he goes, okay, well, that's enough exploring of this sector. For now, I want you to check out this other thing, because Biggs and Wedge might have found a survivor over here. So stop looking here and go check that out. Maybe we'll finish up this sector later. So he doesn't tell you to turn it on. You just leave.
Right.
And so that's how they're handling the whole. Oh look, it's the wind level. I just happen to found some balloons right here.
Right.
And
that could have been. I kind of liked the idea of that when George was complaining to me about it. But it sounds to me like people were just mad that Samus had to get, the man's permission.
Exactly. But they're mad because it challenges their projected headcanon, is the thing.
But, I mean, it also seems like they could have... It seems like the better way to handle that would just to make Samus be the one who requests... hey HQ, it's really hot.
Yeah, can I turn on this thing?
Exactly, and then it becomes her being proactive,
right?
And not
that
okay, Samus, you can activate the thing now.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah,
I think that actually sounds like a really good idea, but they didn't think about it.
But they didn't. Yeah.
and after Adam dies, I don't know why they might have anticipated this because after Adam, quote, dies, and you stop receiving orders from him. He actually does die, but the first time when you think he dies, like, spoilers. When he's not around, they stick in. Samus does a little snarky line where she needs to use the space jump to get across a gap, and she just goes, "Huh."
She gives herself permission.
She's just like, "Well. Any objections, Adam?" And then he's not there to say no, so she's just like, "Huh, guess not," and flips it on and space jumps across.
That's kind of a dick move to make.
Yeah, it is. And so I feel like they were almost anticipating the backlash, and
you could do that without Samus being a bitch.
Yeah.
I know the fans really hate Adam, but I'm willing to believe that Samus probably doesn't hate him that much.
No, and I mean, okay, it's not. Again, it goes against headcanon, but just look. Go to the internet, look up Electra Complex, and fucking figure it out. It's a good story, okay?
I'm an English major. I actually know what Electra Complex is.
Yeah. I'm not telling you. We're smart, but the internet is dumb.
Can you phrase it in a way that sounds more pretentious, Evan? I don't think... I think there's people who aren't going to be offended by that.
Right? Not offended enough. No, but yeah. So George, we're back to George now. George does this dumb thing because he's all on board with the Samus wouldn't listen to the man and they're destroying my waifu. So how it works in the instance that I just gave with the turning on the heat function, right?
Right.
There's in every single Metroid game, there's a part. Okay, maybe not every single, because there's been a lot of them. And I'm not talking about Team Ball, that thing.
I forgot that was a thing.
Yeah. But in Metroid, there's usually a part where...
Hose is going batty.
In most of the games, you're wandering around because it's an exploration game. And you come to a part where you open a door and it's real hot and you start taking damage.
Right.
So then, invariably, somebody always goes, "Yeah, freaking hot temperatures can't tell me what to do." And they try to, explore. They walk in as far as they can, but once they hit about the halfway point in life, in their HP, they go, "Oh, damn it, okay, just kidding," and they walk back to safety, And this is the thing. Anyone that has played Metroid for a long time, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay? So what they did in Other M, which I'm convinced is a direct nod to that, is you're walking along. Adam goes, okay, go here. So you go in there. You open the door, and it's real hot. There's lava all over the place. And the idea is you're just supposed to run through the hot section, because that's what everyone tries to do initially.
Right.
They just try to walk in and ignore it. So it's a relatively short section of high temperature. So you're just supposed to run through, taking damage. And if you just run through like you're supposed to,
where the hell is...
you take about half your HP in damage, and then you go through to the other side, and it's not, it stops. And then, after you run through that section, Adam goes, it was hot in there, I noticed you taking some damage, activate your heat resistance. And you go, okay, and you do it. But, fucking George...
Oh, shit. Damn it, Hose! She freed Magical Girl!
Well, alright. Well, you can cure Hose right there. Right?
I'm trying, but she's too fast!
Oh, she's too... So, okay, I'll tell a story while you contain this.
Wait, can I hit her with a slow bullet? Oh, I can! Okay.
Oh, nice. So, freaking George goes, you're right, let me show you what's wrong with this game, Evan. And he goes to that section where it's hot and you're just supposed to run through. And he just stands there in the hot section and puts the controller down. And he goes, and he just sits there and crosses his arms and looks at me. And I'll go, what are you doing, George? And he goes, well, clearly I am in need of heat protection. So, Samus totally would just turn on her heat protection if she was dying of heat. And so he basically just put the controller on the table and didn't touch it. And waited the 5 minutes it takes for your health to slowly tick down. And I go, George, just run through. It's like right that you'll be there in like 30 seconds.
I'm gonna lose out on five lob points by not fighting Carino Hatred, but fuck that shit.
Yeah, we don't need it.
I'm just gonna end the day here.
Yeah.
I saved Hose, and now I know for the future that I can shoot the slow bullets at people who are running away from me like that. So yeah, we're fine.
So anyway, George is just sitting there. I'm trying to tell him just walk like 30 seconds that way, and you'll get the thing. And he goes, nope. This is proof that this is shit. And I go, George, it's a game. It's pre-scripted. Yeah. She's not going to realize that she's in mortal danger and request authorization. Adam's not going to come in and be like, yeah, turn it on. You died, Samus.
I mean, the same thing would happen in like Super Metroid.
Yeah.
Like Samus your character doesn't go, oh shoot, I need a heat thing. I better go. Like she would just sit there and die until you, the player, go, all right, I should probably go find the way to circumvent this obstacle.
And George just sitting there, and he sits there. It takes a long time, and I go, George, what are you doing? And he says, I'm proving a point. And I said, to who, George? He's like, shut up. To me.
Watch. This is gonna be the one fucking video he decides to watch at random. Yeah. This is like this is gonna be his one attempt at making peace. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna be the bigger man and try to watch one of their videos. And now you've just ruined any chance of reconciliation.
And so
thank you for that.
So he sits there and dies to the heat. And then he goes, there, I proved this is a shit game. Man. And what am I supposed to say to that?
I bet Nintendo heard about that and they got like, oh man, like shit, we're wrong.
Yeah, we really should have made these characters more realistic and understand when they're in a dire need of to communicate and to get more items and shit. But yeah, no. Anyway,
that's fun.
Other M was good, and it's shit like people try to do shit like that to prove that it's bad. Like it's a fucking game, guys.
I mean, I liked Sonic 06, so I guess I don't have anything to. Yeah. I guess I have no room to complain.
Anyway, when we eventually play it, like 3 years from now, I'm gonna rant all about this kind of crap. So
that sounds.
So
like
that's
fun.
a thing.
Anyway,
all right, let's pick a thing.
Yeah, we have 3 new things, and for the first time in quite a while, no repeats and no DLC.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. So let's see. Oh, it's this guy.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
We've seen him.
that's an Aleph class.
We need to get 3
We do
Alephs.
need Alephs.
Okay,
Let's
what
see.
else we got?
The only advice that can be given is to be cautious and be aware of your surroundings.
That sounds kind of boring.
And the smiling faces are eerie and full of sorrow.
Well, okay. That's probably less dangerous than the Aleph.
Right. But I do need to collect Alephs.
But, I mean, it also doesn't matter until we get 3 of them, right?
I mean, yeah. But I'm never going to get 3 unless I get 2.
True. And, I mean, we can kind of handle the Dick Dragon reasonably.
The only issue I can see, and I mean this is kind of unavoidable, unless I want to gamble on the future departments, is I will be putting him in the same department as Nameless Fetus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and he'll hear the crying.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean I do have the rabbits to come and like shut down one major emergency per day.
That's right.
So I'm gonna go with.
All right.
I'm gonna try this again. If need be, we just reset. Actually, I think this might be. I think we're gonna hit. We either hit or we're gonna hit a memory point day. Anyway,
I remember you, A. You were a person with a warm laugh.
they're kind of inconsistent about whether or not they put A in quotes or not.
Yeah, they are.
In Spanish, his name would be Ah.
Okay, you can be B.
Oh yeah. Ah, why did you never go meet it, even though you created it? But surely you already knew. Did you want a vending machine that dispenses soda at the press of a button?
Okay.
You clearly have not interacted with the Welchers machine.
Yeah.
We got that. It's awesome. Then at least give it a name. There is nothing I can do, even if you make an expression like that. He's just like constipated. It is the rule that the creator names their creation.
Harumph.
Don't dump your job on someone else. You're the designer. Go to it and call it yourself. There. The door over there.
Wow.
Okay.
I think I had some really strong lines in
Yeah, that was. I was moved. Yeah. Jesus, that's like fucking like Shakespearean.
Yeah.
All right, so that was day 30, whatever.
Yeah, 30 something.
Sure, 32. I think we're on 33 now.
That was we're on 33. No, 30. Yeah.
7.
Yep. we'll fucking.
I'm being reminded of that. There was like a Bloodborne video or a Dark Souls video where we were like, all right, it's video X. Wait, are you sure it's video X? No, it's totally video X because of X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
And it's actually like video like P.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a completely different number.
Yeah.
All right, so we will see you guys next time.
Next time.